Players, today I have the unfortunate pleasure of introducing you to Curtis Jack, a literal piece of human toxic waste. According to reports back in 2020, he poisoned his newborn baby's breast milk because he did not want to pay child support. I have more respect for the man that faked his own death to avoid paying child support than this man. Y'all grab your tea, have a seat, let's get into it. So according to reports back in 2020, Curtis Jack had been messing around with his coworker and he got her pregnant. And according to her, she reported that he had been trying to get her to terminate the pregnancy, but she refused. She wanted the baby. So on September 24th, she went in and gave birth to baby Madison. But she had some type of complications, so she stayed in the hospital, but the baby was released to her grandmother while she was still in the hospital recovering. Now, during that time, she was pumping breast milk. So she called Curtis and asked him to take the breast milk over to her grandmother's house to give to the baby. According to reports, he stopped and got antifreeze and put it in the baby's breast milk and took it to the baby's grandmother. Within 24 hours of Curtis delivering the breast milk, the baby girl, Madison, became critically ill, and they suspected that she was being poisoned. So hospital staff and the authorities ran tests on the baby and found the active ingredient in antifreeze. They questioned the father, and he admitted that he had put antifreeze in the baby's breast milk because he didn't want the baby and did not want to pay child support. So Curtis Jack was arrested and indicted on several charges, including attempted murder, and he tried to take back his confession. So Curtis Jack was convicted on those charges, and he's been sentenced to 50 years in prison. So the mother of the baby they reached out to her for comment, and she stated that baby Madison was doing well, and she was still shocked by the entire thing because Curtis Jack had a good job. Not sure why he chose to do this, but this is what he chose to do, and now he's going to spend 50 years in the clink for this redamn ridiculous and hot boo-boo shitty messiness. Like I said, I have more respect for the man who tried to fake his death in order to get out of paying child support than I do for someone that tried to poison a newborn baby. It's absolutely redamn ridiculous that you would do something like that, that you would even think of doing something like that. I hope they take his commissary money. I hope they take every penny and pinto of his commissary money and give it over to the mother for child support. If he get a job in the clink, I hope they take every single cent of it and give it over to the mother for child support. Since he wanted to do all this to get out of child support, it's absolutely absurd. Sign over your parental rights. If you don't want the child, sign over your parental rights. Why do you have to go to this extreme? It's absurd, y'all. Players, I want to know y'all opinion because y'all know mine is not the only one that matters. Put it in the comments. This is Double D Mother for the Black Accurate News.